food plant-based meals that are salt, oil, and sugar-free. I'd like to welcome Erin to the show. Hi, Erin. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So make sure that if you guys have any questions or anything for me, to make sure to type that in the chat box, and Erin will make sure that I get it. So tonight, I want to share with you one of my favorite meals. I used to love, I don't know about you, but I used to love going to Chinese restaurants.
Yep.
And one of the things I used to get was the fried rice.
Mm-hmm.
You too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, fried rice has eggs in there, so I can't have that because I'm allergic to eggs. And then it's full of oil and God knows what else. And even the vegetable fried rice has a lot of oil in there. And so
Oil and butter.
oil and butter, there you go. So which we can't have. So it is not hard to recreate that and make it our own version. And we're going to make it oil-free tonight. So tonight's recipe is a pineapple unfried rice. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you guys went to my website, the recipe is already posted on the website, but I did change it up a little bit. Not a lot. All I did is when I went shopping at Trader Joe's, they had shiitake mushrooms, and I love shiitake mushrooms. Yeah. So I decided not to add the cashews that typically would go in here. It is optional, but you can add it. I've decided not to incorporate that tonight, but instead I've decided to add, I chopped up some shiitake mushrooms, and I've decided to incorporate that into the unfried rice. It is not listed in the recipe. The mushrooms, it was a last minute, spur of the moment decision that I did, but I absolutely love mushrooms, and I know that Erin loves mushrooms, and I typically try to eat mushrooms almost every single day, and I will add it to a lot of my food. So the pan that I'm using is a Scan pan, and it is warming up right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add the onions, and you can use whatever onion you like. You can use red, white, sweet, purple, green, whatever you want basically. We're going to add one red bell pepper that's been chopped up. We're going to add the carrots that's been diced, and we're going to add the mushrooms. Now we are going to saute this for about 7 to 8 minutes until it gets caramelized, it gets softened. And what I like to do is, because I'm not adding any water, I'm going to try and sweat this out. I will check on it, and I do have water over here just in case if it does need a little bit of water. But typically the way we cook, you guys are not going to miss the oil in this recipe. What's left to go into the recipe, it is fresh ginger, garlic, which I have here, but I don't want to put it in there now because I don't want it to get burned. And I like to add it after this is done because it really brings out the flavors of the ginger and the garlic, and I want to be able to taste that in the food. And I've got about 4 cups of brown rice that I've made ahead of time. You want to make the rice the day before and have it ready to go. I found that if you use rice that you currently, like if you made it 2 or 3 hours prior to when you're going to be cooking, I don't know, something, it gets all mushy and something just doesn't come out right. So make sure you make the rice ahead of time. And with this dish, if I can suggest, and I don't know if you do this already, but try to have all your stuff chopped up, ready to go, basically your mise en place, and have it ready to go, because it's going to make it really easy for you guys to make this stir fry when everything is chopped, and all you literally have to do is toss it in here and mix it. So do you prep things ahead of time?
Yeah. Most of the time. I think that, yeah, makes it easier.
I think it makes it a lot easier to prep things ahead of time instead of trying to chop as you go and as you're cooking. Now, sometimes I understand you're going to be doing that. You're going to be chopping and mixing as you go. But if time permits and if it's feasible for you guys, it'll be best for you to go ahead and chop it up ahead of time, have it ready to go, and then that way you can just concentrate on what you're making, toss everything in there, and give it a whirl. So what are your thoughts?
I'm excited.
You're excited. Well, she's had this dish before,
Yeah.
but the last time I made this dish for her when she was here, we had taken the whole pineapple, and my mom took it to, actually she bought it from Vaughn's across the street from our house, and she had them cut it in half for us. And it was beautiful. They cut it in half, so she brought 2 half pieces home. And what I did is I took all the insides out and I kind of made that pineapple as a boat. And once the rice had cooked, everything was done, I went ahead and put it inside that pineapple. And that's the picture you're going to see on the website. I think it makes a great presentation for when you're actually serving this, like especially if you're serving it for a party. Mm-hmm. I think it makes a great presentation to bring out the 2 pineapple halves and then your rice is already in there. But for tonight, we're not doing that. So sorry, guys, but
It was a nice presentation, though. It was really
right.
Good.
It was really kind of neat.
So, will this recipe help you lose weight?
Yes, and that is why I don't have the cashews included in here. So there's no fat in here, and yes. It's a good stir fry to have while you're wanting to continue to lose weight. If you're at goal weight and if you don't have any problems with the nuts, then I would say go ahead and add a little bit of cashews in this recipe, because typically if you go to the Chinese restaurant and get fried rice, they do have cashews in there.
Yeah.
But I've done it once, but the rest of the time I typically just keep it the way it is. Keep the cashews out. So it is on the recipe. It'll say that it's optional.
Okay. And could you add other vegetables to it?
Oh, you absolutely can add other vegetables to it. In fact, you should be adding whatever vegetables that you like. Like I did tonight, I added the mushrooms. So you could add snow peas. You could add. Oh, you know what we forgot? Hand me the snow peas. They're right there in that bowl on the middle shelf. No, middle shelf, right there on top. No, right to your right, right there. I forgot the green peas. There you go. So let me add that right now.
Yeah, that adds a little color to it.
That adds a lot of color to it. And if you notice, I still have not added, oops, there goes a mushroom. I still have not added any liquid to our dish here, because the mushrooms give off water. Everything that we have in here, it's going to give off water, so we're good. It may come to a point where I'm going to have to add a little bit of water, but for right now, we're still good. And we're still trying to soften up the vegetables before we go ahead and add the rice and the pineapple and everything else, the sauces that we're going to be adding in there.
So should I be limiting the amount of rice I eat?
Why? Why would
Doesn't
you?
rice make you gain weight?
No, rice doesn't make you gain weight. Who's asking that question? Oh my goodness, we need a little lesson. No, you're not going to gain weight from eating starch. There's a lot of vegetables in this dish, and the ratio, the starch to the vegetables is good. So no, the rice is, whoever's asking you that question, no, the rice is not going to make you gain weight. So you can be fine. That's like people are so afraid. Some people are so afraid of eating potatoes.
Potatoes and rice.
Yeah, potatoes and rice. People are so afraid to eat that because they think that they're going to gain weight. I'm here to tell you guys that I lost all my weight eating rice and potatoes, but I did eat mostly vegetables, a lot of vegetables, and I ate the rice and potatoes. So yeah, no, rice is not going to make you gain weight. Yeah, it needed the green peas in here.
Yeah, they always put green peas in fried rice.
They do, and this is getting hot, so I need, there we go. I need something to.
So my mom bought one of these scan pans.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
She really likes it.
I love my scan pan. If you guys are interested in learning more about the scan pan, I have it in my Amazon affiliated page. You can go check it out there. I've also posted it in the show notes. I think you guys should check it out. I know that's how I learned about it originally, was from Mary McDougall. She's a huge fan of the Scan Pan. In fact, she was telling us when I went to her program that she had bought the whole set for her daughters and for their family. And I'm like, I don't need the whole set. I need one pan. And so this is the pan that, how is she liking it?
She loves it. She said I might get one for Christmas.
Ooh, that'll be nice. That'll be nice.
If you're listening, Mom.
Wait, did Mom tell you might be getting one, or are you hinting to Mom?
No, she hinted to me, so we'll see.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I hope so, because I want one.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So what vegetables are already in the pan?
So, what we have in here is green peas. We've got the carrots, we've got the onions, we've got the mushrooms,
Bell pepper.
bell pepper, and that's it.
Yeah.
Let me double check. Yeah, that's it.
Onion, carrots, bell pepper, onion. Where is the onion?
Bell pepper,
Mushrooms.
onion, mushrooms, peas, and carrots.
Yep.
Yeah,
There we go.
that's what we have. And what's left to go in is the garlic and the ginger and the rice and the pineapple. And then we're going to do green onions to make it pretty and to put it on top. So that's what we have. Let me talk a little bit. Oh, you have a question? Go ahead.
Well, Wanda had a nice comment. So I'm going to start cooking a vegan meal one night a week at my daughter's house.
Oh,
when I
nice.
babysit my granddaughter. They are not vegan, and I think they will start to love this one.
This is a
Or they will
favorite.
love this
Yeah, this is nice. And like I said, you can change up the vegetables to whatever your family is going to like. But this combination seems to work, and it's a really nice dish. And the sauces we're going to use on it is the teriyaki balsamic from California Balsamic. We're going to add a little bit of sweet chili sauce from the Date Lady. And we're going to add my favorite seasoning from Savory Spice, the Shichimi Togarashi. Don't ask me how to, I'm probably butchering the name. It is a salt-free seasoning from Savory, but it's got that Asian flavor to it, and it's got a little kick to it. Now, this is all online. All three of these products are online, and I've put a link to them in the show notes for tonight. But if you cannot get this for whatever reason, you could add red pepper flakes to it. Mm-hmm. So that could be a nice substitute if you want to have a little bit of a kick, which I do. And this is pretty mild, so that's why I like it. But if you want to have a little bit of a kick and you don't want to get this, you can get the red pepper flakes, or you could completely leave it out. If you don't have the other sauces, then why not get the rice vinegar? But make sure when you get the rice vinegar that it's sodium-free and sugar-free. This is by Marukan. Marukan, am I pronouncing that right?
I think so.
I don't know. It's the green bottle. The one with the green cap. That's how I know.
That's the one you see in most grocery
and
stores.
You do. You see this in most grocery stores. But just make sure you get the sodium-free and the sugar-free.
But if you have a Trader Joe's near your house, they sell rice vinegar there too. But it's the Trader Joe's.
Okay, so now this is starting to stick a little bit. So all I'm going to do is add a little bit of water. And mix this up. I just want to make sure that my carrots are softening up. So how long has this been in here?
Well, it's 5:14, so
it's been about 10 minutes. Okay, so at this point, then I'm going to go ahead and add. Let's go ahead and add the pineapple. You know what else would be good in here? Would be broccoli.
Yeah.
Broccoli would be really good in here. And then let's go ahead and add the rice in here.
When do you add the garlic and ginger?
Well, I should have added it before I added the rice and the pineapple, so I think I'm going to add it now after I mix everything. See, this is what happens. I get talking and then I forget what I'm supposed to be doing.
That's okay. It'll all come together. Be good.
So let me put it in the middle here. It will. It all comes together. But doesn't this look like fried rice from like if you went to the Chinese restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the ginger smells so good. I don't know if you can smell it.
I love ginger.
Ginger and mushroom, two of my favorite.
I've been eating a lot of ginger because they say it's good for headaches and migraines.
Yeah.
But I love the taste of it regardless.
Now I added a little bit more water because I'm noticing that it's sticking. So we're going to put the lid back on and let this cook a little bit longer. I want the rice to get in there.
So someone wants to know, is the pan heavy? The stand pan?
Is it heavy? What do you mean by heavy? Because it's not heavy to lift, but it is like there's a good substance to it. Like there is, it's a pan. It's not flimsy by any means.
Like it's like 5 pounds? Maybe?
Oh, I have no idea how much it weighs. No, I have no idea. No, I don't believe
So
it.
it's not too heavy to like move around.
Oh gosh, no. You just need to have something, and it comes with these little things that, look, you can put, like if you wanted to move it, you slide it here.
Oh, that's nice.
Right? Let me get the other one. And then you put this one here, and then you could lift it. So I thought that was pretty cool. But tonight I'm going to use it so I can lift the lid because the lid is warm.
Could you put tofu in this?
Yes, you could put tofu in here. You could put tempeh in here. You could, in fact, if you wanted to, you could make, instead of, if you don't want to do brown rice, you could do, instead of brown rice, you could do quinoa, you could do millet, you could do forbidden rice if you wanted. So
cool.
yeah, the options are all there. You don't have to do just brown rice. So again, we're adding a little bit more water. This would go really nice with some stir-fried vegetables. Can you give me just a tad bit more of the water right there? Thank you. So it's so good to have Erin here with me in the kitchen because otherwise, I don't know what I'd be doing. Oh, that's way more than I need. Way more, but.
And drink.
And drink it.
Oh, the ginger.
Can you smell it now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm standing right here, so I can really smell it. So I didn't know if you could.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Yeah. I'll hold this up once I've added everything else to it, so you guys can see. And if you could, there's a white bowl up there.
This one?
Yeah, because we're going to go ahead and serve it in that. Thank you. And then you guys can see, when you serve it in white, everything looks even prettier for, you know, it really makes it show itself. Yeah, absolutely. I can't believe I forgot the ginger and the garlic. Oh well, it's okay. It's all getting mixed in there, and it's fine. It's completely fine. Anything else?
Any questions for Shayda?
Come on, you guys, ask questions. This is your opportunity. It doesn't have to be about what we're doing tonight. You guys can ask me anything you want. Well, almost anything you want. So.
And where can you get those sauces? Again?
Which sauces?
The ones you're going to use?
Oh, California balsamics. They're online, and I've put a link in the show notes for you guys. And if you do mention Healthy Cooking with Shayda as you check out, he will give you 2 free samples of your choice. So this is the teriyaki, and I love this one for stir fries. It is absolutely delicious. Then you've got sweet chili sauce. That's from the Date Lady. And she's got a barbecue sauce from what I am understanding. And I want to get it because I hear from everybody's been telling me that you've tried it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it.
You got it? You should bring it over so I can try it. But I hear the barbecue sauce is really good, so we're going to use that. And then you've got from the Shichimi Togarashi from Savory Spice. It is salt-free, but it does have a little kick to it. And the other one, you can get it at a local grocery store, is the sodium-free, sugar-free rice vinegar. So at this point, I think this could be, yeah, this is done. Okay, so we're going to...
It smells so good, you guys.
We're going to turn this off. So I have turned off the heat. Now we're going to add our spice to it. Then we are going to add the balsamic vinegar to it.
The teriyaki.
Yes, the teriyaki.
Teriyaki vinegar. Balsamic vinegar.
I have to get more of this stuff. And we are going to add the chili sauce. Now, if you're wanting to lose weight, I'd limit how much of this the sweet chili sauce I would put in here. Even though it's date is still calorically high. So I would watch it on that. And then you want to mix everything really well. I don't want to spill. I have a habit of spilling. Oh, this smells so good, you guys. Wanda, you should be here.
So Wanda asked, is it the sweet chili sauce?
Yes.
Or is it spicy?
I don't think it's spicy at all. No, it's more on the sweet side.
It's got a very doable kick to it.
But I don't even think it has that.
Yeah, it's not very spicy.
No, not at all.
You have to add spice to it, I think.
And that's why I added the sashimi, because that has a little kick to it. And if not, I have right here. This is from Simply Organic crushed red peppers. So sometimes I will add that. But this is done. So let me serve it in the bowl.
So someone wants to know, could you use soy sauce?
Yes, you could use soy sauce if you're okay with that. And if you're going to use soy sauce, I would add the raw coconut aminos. In fact, I have some in the fridge. Do you mind getting it? Yeah, I can show it to people.
But that's...
It's right to your right, honey. It's in the shelf right there.
This one?
Yeah.
There you go.
So this is what I would get. And you can see how much of it I've used. I barely use it, but I do have it because my mom likes to use it every now and then. This is the coconut aminos. It's 73% less sodium than the soy sauce. And the sodium content is, I don't have my glasses, it's 90 milligram per teaspoon. So this is a lot less in sodium. So if you're going to do it, do the coconut aminos. That's my recommendation.
And that's just because you want to watch your sodium levels?
That's because, how much sodium you're taking a day. Some people may have high blood pressure. Some people might be a heart patient, so they have to watch their sodium intake. Me, thank God, I've got the opposite. I don't know if it's good, but I have the opposite problem that I run low on sodium. So, I can afford to have a little bit of sodium in my food. I don't typically add salt to my food, but if I do go for sushi with my friends, I will have a little bit of the soy sauce, or at home if I'm doing something for mom and she wants to put a little bit of the coconut aminos, I go ahead and add that to it. So I'm okay with that. So let's serve this up.
Oh, it smells so good.
Erin's excited about her dinner tonight.
I didn't eat much because I knew I was coming over.
You're so funny. Did you tell Josh? Josh is her husband. Did you tell her tell him what we're having?
Yeah, he loves it. He's had it before, so.
Yeah, but this makes a lot, which is good because I love leftovers.
Yeah, sometimes it tastes better the next day with leftovers.
I agree with you. The flavors tend to blend really well.
So while she's dishing that up, does anybody have any other questions? It doesn't have to be just about this recipe. It could be about anything.
Anything. Almost anything. Almost anything. Our audience is quiet at times.
There's people from a lot of, so we've got San Francisco, North Carolina,
Nice.
Texas, Florida. Lots of people from
Well, welcome everyone. It's really a pleasure to have you guys here. So here's our finished product. Can you, I'm not dropping it, am I?
No.
I can't see from the other side if it's dropping or not.
No, you're good.
But that's our meal for tonight. What?
Did you put those on?
Put what on?
The onion?
Oh, see, I keep forgetting things. So she's reminding me that I forgot to put green onions to make it look pretty. There you go, Miss Erin.
Presentation.
Presentation is key. I agree.
So what other flavors of California balsamic do you like?
Ooh.
Because you like the teriyaki.
I love the teriyaki. Oh, I like sweet heat. I like blazing habanero. So both of those are a little bit on the spicier side. I like the chocolate orange, the orange chocolate balsamic because I make dessert out of that. I made a mousse out of that. They have a pomegranate, which if you guys know me and pomegranates, yeah, we have a love affair.
The lemon's good.
It's not that I didn't like it.
It's just not your favorite.
It's not my favorite. I like the Persian cucumber. There was something Persian that he has that AJ gave me that was really, really delicious. There's an herb one that's really delicious. I like most of his stuff.
Yeah, I think you can't go wrong.
No,
whatever kind of flavors you like.
And sometimes what I do is I take those balsamic vinegars and I mix it with fresh lime juice. And I like the combination of the two because sometimes I find that just the plain balsamic vinegar might be too sweet. So I love adding fresh lime juice, and we always have fresh lime juice in the refrigerator. So, you know, it makes it a lot easier.
Do you have any other recommendations from Savory Spice?
Oh boy, do I have savory. In fact, Erin and I are going to go to Savory Spice, and we're going to do a video from there because I do love a lot of their spices, and they have a really nice collection of salt-free spices. Mm-hmm. So
I would say that one's my favorite.
The Shichimi?
Yeah.
Well, there's also the other one you got me is Forest.
Yeah, it's
Forest. What was it?
Bohemian Forest.
Bohemian Forest. She keeps getting me these different spices. She turns me on to them. And it's really delicious. But the Bohemian Forest, I think it was. Bohemian Forest is really good, especially when I make my green soups. And you guys know I love making soup in the Vitamix, so having that in there is really delicious. So Savory Spice does have a lot of great seasonings that are salt-free, so make sure you check out their website. And we're going to go and talk to the manager there, and we're going to bring it to you live or on a video. We're going to do something. I don't know. But
so what would you serve with this on fried rice? Would you serve it with a salad?
I would serve it with a salad, or I would serve it with, if you go to Costco or any of the stores, they have a stir-fried vegetable mix. So what I might do is just make a stir-fried vegetable and have that on the side and have this on the side. You could have broccoli or just steamed broccoli and that on the side. You could have a salad with and this on the side. I mean, this is, honest to God, you could do anything.
So do you have a recipe for a salad that's like, it's like the coleslaw one?
Yeah, we've done a coleslaw.
It's like a, kind of like an Asian
We have
flavor
it.
to it.
Yeah, we have it. Just check out our YouTube or check out my website at healthycookingwithshayda.com. Yes, absolutely. We need chopsticks for tonight, but look at this, you guys. Look.
Yum.
Doesn't that look just like a fried rice you would get at a Chinese restaurant? Except it's going to be better because it's less in calories. It's not going to hurt you, and it's going to be absolutely delicious.
Soft in oil.
No oil, no butter. No, absolutely not.
Perfect. Any other questions?
Well, if there's no more questions, I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of Healthy Cooking with Shayda. We look forward to seeing you guys soon. Let me know if you make this dish. Make sure to post it and let me know how you liked it. But remember, guys, it's one bite at a time, one meal at a time, and we will see you soon. Have a wonderful night. Bye, guys.